Can you tell me a little bit about this book, which Book of Reminders.
Yeah, so the Book of Reminders is a little, calling it a book, I think, is a little ambitious. Like, this is a book.
Yeah.
What I wrote is like a little booklet, but that was the intent. So
it's easier to consume than a long book.
Yeah, so for anyone watching it, you can kind of pause here and read the 9 different reminders. But I was flying over, really over the Grand Canyon many years ago, and I don't like to buy Wi-Fi when I'm on the plane. I kind of like, this is my time to decompress, and I like to just like look out the window and just like, it was flying over the Grand Canyon that I kind of like recognized the enormity of life and just like got my mind churning, and I'll just kind of go down these rabbit holes. And I was just thinking about like, what are the kind of reminders I need to tell myself as I face adversity, like as I, get worked up on, anxious about the future or depressed about the past. And, how do I bring myself to the present? And, how do I just like face adversity and be able to persevere? So I wanted something that I could just like quickly digest. Like you said, like you can read this book from cover to end and, like maybe 10 or 15 minutes. It's only like 40 pages and big old fonts. And, that was the intent, is like, I just want to have this out. And then if I'm, getting wrapped up in consumer goods or trying to buy the next new thing, or, focusing about things that aren't really mattering, it helps bring my focus back to the present. And, I think about like our mission and how we want to grow the company and how we want to make an impact in the world. And for me, like, I know not everyone needs this or they're going to find value in that. That's okay. But it does give us an opportunity to put it in the orders and kind of get it in the hands of people who maybe they do need it. And maybe they are kind of at a rough spot in their life and they do need reminders to love themselves. And life is pretty simple. Just love yourself and love people around you, and you focus on the present. Like is a lot of kind of my lessons in life, and not to get too worked up and all the granular things that happen.
Yeah. So what I was thinking of when you talked about flying over the Grand Canyon, getting into that space, getting into that mental space where you're able to think about things, to step away from worrying about the past. Or hope you enjoyed that. Click over here if you want to watch another clip from the podcast. If you haven't subscribed, click over here to subscribe and check out full episodes on any major podcasting platform, full video episodes on the Better Man Podcast YouTube channel.